So, I'd recently bought my daughter a used computer for her birthday. Well, mostly a family computer. She always wanted a computer because it's better to have a computer to use so everybody in the house could use it. I didn't like buying computers from the store since it costed too much money. But this one in particular was just right. It was a utility computer that was recovered from a house fire. So I was skeptical that it would work, but the owner did show proof that it did work. If it didn't, he said he'd allow a refund, so if it wouldn't work, I'd just refund it. I convinced the owner to give it to me, but he said that his son was killed during the fire, and his stuff might be on the computer. When I heard that, my heart sank to the ground. It was saddening. But the computer was cheap and there was nothing else more cheaper, so I had to buy this computer. I tried resetting the computer, but I couldn't. Apparently, there was no reset feature, so I would have to get a Windows disk, but that costed as much as the PC, so I just deleted the stuff on there. There wasn't much though. What could go wrong with a computer? It was a Windows 7 computer that was pretty decent, but only had the computer tower, so I had to buy the monitor and keyboard. My daughter loves to play Roblox, so I decided to download it on the computer for her. And apparently, it was already downloaded, but whatever. After this, my daughter started playing, and I carried on with my business. I couldn't stop thinking about the owner's kid. It was depressing because he died in a house fire. A few hours later, my daughter called my name. I went up to her, but it looked like she was creeped out by something. Her character was black, completely black for some reason. Before, she told me her avatar was a girl with purple hair. You're on the wrong account. It couldn't be. It wasn't, so it was obvious the owner's kid didn't log out of their Roblox account before giving it to us. It was kind of creepy because the kid is, well, whatever. I went to the profile and the account was called CanSqueal999. It was weird, I'm guessing that's the kid's account. I took a screenshot of the account before logging out. My daughter logged into her account, and a few seconds later, she joined a game. The game was made by CanSqueal999. The account she logged out from, Help was the game's name. People make the weirdest games on the site though, so whatever. After this, when it loaded, all you could see was black, and you could hear very disturbing noises. My daughter clicked the exit button many times until the monitor froze up. She screamed. A few days have passed and my daughter has been okay, but she said to me that she saw something else on the game. I asked her to tell me what she saw, but she starts crying every time I ask. I've also contacted Roblox support, but they have not been responding to my emails. I've been theorizing for days if it was a virus from Roblox, or if it was already installed. I contacted the owner, but he never responded. I went to the doctors a few days ago to fix the problem, but no solution, because of some type of mental disorder she now has. After that, I decided I would ban my daughter from playing Roblox. That was the last time she played. If you want to play this game yourself, search him up, but be careful. I will start making logs of what happens, so stay tuned for a while. June 17th, 2018. I couldn't refund the computer, so I just kept it in my garage. Just a small update. I don't know what to do with this computer. Anyway, I have to go now. July 5th, 2018. I've been hearing weird noises at night, like crying, and I've been feeling some kind of presence. It's now been getting louder and louder. I've also been experiencing power loss even though the whole neighborhood is lit up. Except mine. I'm pretty sure one day it will cease, but I've been dreaming about the figure, and I'm kind of scared. I've been shaking the noises off as something else, but today the sounds were different. I started hearing some really deep voice laughing. I'll update when something interesting happens. I also took a new picture of the profile. See ya. October 10th, 2018. Sorry I haven't updated this. About my daughter, she's doing fine now. The doctors told me she experienced trauma of some sort. But whatever. She hasn't told me about what she saw in the game, sadly. After 2 months of this strange happening, I finally had the guts to turn on the computer. It booted like normally, except something weird was changed that I quickly noticed. I went on the Roblox page and went to this sort of site. The webcam on the computer lit up and I freaked out. Immediately I turned off the computer. I threw it in the garbage, and to be honest, I hope that's the end of this. Guys, it's been a month. They've took my daughter to foster care. I forgot to tell you guys, I did some research. I had just found that the child was killed in the fire. He wasn't killed in a fire. He was murdered by the father, and I guess he did some sort of thing which he sold all of his belongings. He stopped contacting me after I found this out. There are people at my door, not sure if it's the police, but this may be one of the last logs I will post. See you in a bit. Now it's time for a Roblox Creepypasta short, submitted by Panda Police. I was playing Roblox. I was looking through games and saw a new game called Death Simulator. I didn't know if it was real, but I clicked on it and tried it out. I was playing through it and then I died. I heard screams and blood was all over my character. I went to check on my mom. She was all bloody. I told my dad and he said, "What are you talking about?" I showed him what happened and he said, "I don't see anything." So I thought he was acting crazy. It wasn't my dad. He took off his mask and it was a wanted person. I ran away. I was terrified to this day.